Since 1976, the series between Arizona and Seattle has been tightly contested. A win today by the Cardinals would tie it at 22 games apiece. And it's coming up next.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Here's Murray from midfield. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Still nothing here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. From the gun on third down, Murray. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting... Let's get back into the action. The situation in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And it's third and short.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Prater's kick is good. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So a nice... A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but it's...
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach.
Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the...
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. To throw, it's Murray. On the screen, this is Edmonds. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
3 down, 3 down. Hey!
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Wilson now to throw on third down. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Zaven Collins. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. A fight for it, and this is... From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll try to jet sweep with Kirk. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
This red zone is where the Seahawks crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. The kicking unit onto the field now as they're looking to at least get 3 points out of this drive. And Myers able to knock it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Shotgun now for Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jordan Brooks leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, Can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And it's 3rd down.
You definitely would have liked to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up. And you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has it up for the first. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge 3rd down stop. On 3rd down, it's Carson. And Carson unable to make it to the yellow line as the defense. Myers' kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. On 3rd down, Carson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And now right out of the... Here's Carson. Strong running at the 30. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and 3rd. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 79 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So the victory here for Seattle. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Seahawks, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3.
And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington.
Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they will finally get an extra week to heal up a bit as they will get the late bye in Week 12.